Welcome to the vlog. We're at the thrift store, obviously. This is my house. So I'm trying to thrift vases for my farm stand. And so, oh, what is that? I like that. What is that? Love lives here. I like this. $2. Why do I want this? Family planner. I just like the way it looks. Oh my goodness. Do I need to buy this? They're still mixing. Hey, I have one of these. Does it have a sunflower on it? Mine has a sunflower on it. Minecraft. Look at that puzzle with the birds.
The big one.
Wonder if all the pieces are here. We could totally do this puzzle. It is. Look at a rocker board. You see that? Look.
Oh.
You gonna try it?
What is that?
You step on it and you rock back and forth. Now step on the other side.
I can't.
There you go. Rock back and forth. Oh. Okay, put it back.
You got the one that got it out. And this is
$2. What happened to the dollar? Oh, the tin.
I'm just trying to figure out what this thing is.
There's a bunch of those totes. Oh, look at that big vase. You always got to come back $4 is pretty good. You always got to come twice down an aisle because you might miss something. Usually they have a lot of mugs here, but they don't. That's pretty. Oh, I didn't look if they have the steamer. Oh, that's on the back aisle. We'll go back over there in a minute. Is it? Look, Santa. You're finding so much stuff.
This slingshot and this movie. Let's see everything. Which one do you think will be funner? This movie, this or that?
More fun? Those are pretty bolts. They have a lot of these vases, but they are. Oh, this one's $2. We can go with $2. I don't go over $2 for a vase, but I like this glass. Alright, I have more vases, but no bueno. I think they're $4. I thought about these jars. They're just $2. $4. Okay. Let's see if my steamer's still here from the other day. I hid it. Nope. It was back here. It was like back over here somewhere. Is this plastic? Yeah. This is a napkin holder. Do I need this for my farm stand? I don't know. I'll probably wish I would have bought it. I'll probably say, I need something. How much is that? Oh, golly. Tea? I don't need this. Now I have to look at frame. I actually needed one of these frames for something I made last night. I think I'm gonna put the plates back. Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. We're in the middle of a bit of chaos here. So I had to hurry up and put dinner in the crock pot. We're just having the creamy taco chicken soup. It's chicken with ranch, a taco packet, corn, black beans, rotel, bell pepper, and an onion. And I think that's it. Let it cook all day, and then shred your chicken with a mixer. That's what I do. Or pull them out and shred it yourself. And then add a brick of cream cheese. I'm gonna add a little bit of sour cream in that. It's just really good. You can add shredded cheese to it. And then we eat it in a bowl, and then we serve it with tortilla chips. It's here. So I didn't put a lot of thought into my dinner menu this week. We got another snowstorm coming, and we're gonna get supposedly some inches of snow. I have to sneeze. Woo! Too much seasoning. So I really haven't I didn't really put a lot of thought, but when we were there, I was like, let me grab a cream cheese. I was like, Sterling, do you want that soup? She's like, yes. So it's like one of her favorites, along with the chicken spaghetti. She's like, by the looks of it, you wouldn't even think that I'd even try it or like it. She's like, but one day I tried it and she liked it. So we don't know if we're gonna have power. It could miss us again. So I was trying to just think of something, you know, I don't know. So tonight we're gonna have this. Tomorrow I was thinking we could either have leftovers, because there'll be leftovers, or we can have, I bought I haven't made it in a while, believe it or not. Usually I make it at least once a month, and I don't think I've made it maybe since December sometime. Probably at the end of December. The hamburger helper, it's stroganoff. It's this with sour cream. I didn't buy sour cream, but hopefully I have some. If not, then you know, we'll figure out something else. But I bought, I think I already have a bag. Yeah, I already have a bag of noodles. I like to keep one on hand just in case. You know, I already have peas in here too. Journey likes the peas, so I'm just trying to do a grocery haul with you guys, and I'm gonna take the bracelet off just to show you guys some of the dinner things. So we always have spaghetti, and so I bought this for lunch for the girls. If we lose power, we're able to boil water. We just boil water, and they have something other than junk food. Hello. Hi. So I ended up getting, Journey likes Vienna sausage. Veiny weenies. Here in the South, we call it veiny weenies. And then I got another Rotel. I actually got that to put in my thing, but I already had some on hand, so I just used what I had. So, Sterling wanted this, and so I told her to get the double pack. That way I have one in the cabinet, and this as well. Sometimes when I come up with dinners on the fly, I like to have a little something to go with whatever it is that we are having. So I'm like, you know, I was like, get the big one since she wants to eat one, and then the other one will be as a side dish for something I don't know what yet. Oh, and then I was like, what do you want to eat? And we were down the aisle that had the Zatarain's, and he's like, we haven't had that in a while with the sausage. So I was like, okay. So I went, I bought the beef Polish kielbasa, and then I bought little smokies. We haven't had those in a while. So again, if power goes out and we need something to eat, we have the gas fire pit out back. We can roast weenies if need be. Like, if need be. I got a bird in my bird feeder. And then I did pick up a can of beans. Again, another side dish. I think because the other day I didn't have any sides to go with the mac and cheese and the pork chops, that I'm like, when I was at the store, I need sides. I always pick up a can of biscuits whether or not I have a plan for the biscuits, but they didn't have, we usually get buttermilk, and so, and then we got a pack of tuna, and we got 2 fajita mixes, which I use fajita mixes a lot. I need to mop my floor, you guys. It looks so nasty. The driveway is a sheet of ice, and so when we were getting groceries in and out of the back of the car, I was like, here, let me put cat litter down so you wouldn't slip. And so I did, and now it's like that clay with water mixed, and now it's just dirty on the floor. It looks nasty, but I bought some more oyster crackers. We've had soup the past few days, and so we had the beef stew that I made, and then I had some tomato soup, and then we had chicken noodle soup. So we pretty much used up all our oyster crackers. And then Sterling wanted Cheez-Its. Now we're gonna play Tetris. Now we're gonna see if Pam can fit everything she bought in the cabinet. My husband bought Fig bars, and then when I pulled them out, they had milk on them because the milk had leaked in the bag. I just didn't want dried up milk on it. I wanted chips and dip the other day, and I had bought the dip but forgot the chips. So I went back to grab a bag of chips. I did, but then on the way up I found this one, which was $4 a bag, so I just got those, and I thought we'll just put these away for when it snows, and if I don't hide them, they will get eaten. Anybody else have to hide stuff? We got bread. This is the bread we've been buying, which is the sourdough. I make sourdough, but for sandwiches, Journey will for this. Let's see if I can put that in there. And then I did buy bananas. We got a couple over here that have gone bad that I will feed my goats. I'm just going to set them in there. my goats at least love bananas. I did buy an extra bell pepper to have on hand. I should probably cut it up, put it in the freezer. We'll do that maybe in a little bit. I bought chicken patties, so Journey and I are gonna have chicken patties for lunch. We haven't had those in a while. I stuck them up, they're in the air fryer. And I just bought a ibuprofen, just in case. I bought this big bag of potatoes because it had some big potatoes in it and I wanted a big potato. So another thing we can have if this is the ground beef to go with whatever. These usually stay good. This is good until February 13th. So, but one thing I used to make is it's like a taco baked potato. So you bake your potato, you pull all of the stuff, you cut them, you bake them, and then you cut them, and then you gut the insides of it, and you pull it all out, and you mix it with taco meat, like burger with tacos meat in it. Taco seasoning. Sorry, I'm afraid to stop again. So you gut the stuff out, the inside of the potato, and you add your taco meat with it, with the taco seasoning in it. And you can either add cheese in that, and then you put it back into your potato, and you put cheese on top and like some green onion and sour cream, and it's a taco potato. It's really good. So, there's options. I went ahead and picked up another mayonnaise. We only buy Duke's, and we've been loving this ketchup Whataburger. This is like our third bottle because we have used it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the ketchup in there. I'm gonna put the mayonnaise out there. Let's see. So I bought a double pack of butter because we are completely out. I made cookies and whatnots the other day, muffins. They didn't have a small bag of corn, so I bought a big one. But I already had one in the freezer, so that's what I used in my soup. So, if need be, a side or for something. I bought some sliced cheese since we didn't have any. And then Sterling likes the Yoplait whips, the cream cheese for tonight's dinner. And then I bought this cream cheese, which is the berry. And we've got bagels. My camera will not focus for nothing. Come on, little camera. Okay, so I got bagels already, and so we needed the cream cheese to go on it, so we got that. Pull the chip dip out. Chips, our sandwiches. I want to do a haul for you guys, a thrift store haul, and I'm going to do that after I eat my lunch. I did pick up 2 bags of unbleached flour because I have my sourdough starter out and she's going to get fed here in a little bit. I'm going to make probably 2 loaves of sourdough bread tomorrow. I'm gonna bank on it, okay. And I'm gonna give one to Uncle Brian. So, and then I also want to experiment with the sourdough, making different things. Those muffins I made, the cinnamon sugar muffins, I think I want to make those again. Those were my favorite muffins. Out of all the muffins I made, those were my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and get us something to eat, and then I will be back with a haul. I've got 2 bags full. Big bags full. Okay, are you guys ready for my thrift haul? Let me fix my do here a little bit. Be alright. So it's so funny that the other day, okay, so I haven't left the house since what, Friday? I think it was Friday. It's Thursday, so it's probably the longest I've ever stayed home and not like, you know, other than if I was sick for a week or something. But anyway, I told him, I was like, will you go downstairs and then I'll come down with like a shopping bag and we'll pretend we're at the thrift store and I'll just pick stuff out and you ring me up. Boom, boom. He thought it was funny. But yeah, so I was like, he's like, we're gonna go out tomorrow and you can mail your packages. I had packages to mail. And then he's like, and you know, we can go pick up stuff at the store. And I was like, can we go to the thrift store, please? Can we go to the thrift store? So my plan is to have I am going to have that farm stand. I am, okay? So I'm doing prep work now. And so part of my prep work is making, I'm gonna have like towels and stuff like that I'm offering in my farm stand. I'm not putting them on Etsy or eBay or anything like that. I'm gonna make what makes my heart happy, make it, and then have it out there. And if it sells, great. If it doesn't sell and I have it for a while, I'll probably use it, because I have towels that I have made and used. Well, and then I'm also making a whole bunch of these wash rags. So I put fabric, just a pretty little fabric on one side, and then this one's stayed up, but it's just a washcloth on the other side. And some of them I did with scrubby, which there's none here, but here's more of them. They have been bleached with, but yeah, I've already got a bunch made. If it's just a pretty fabric and I like it, I'm gonna make them and I'm gonna sell them at my farm stand. But I'm going to sell flower bouquets. I'm going to grow. I have researched a lot of different flowers. I kind of watched videos. It's gonna be up here. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I've got one milk jug here already to start some seeds in, and I want to wait until I get a couple to do that. And like I said, I've been doing a lot of research, guys. I've been doing watching a lot of videos on like mainly like cottage flowers. Like if you want the cottage flower garden, plant these ones. But then I have to see if those will grow in my climate, which I'm in zone 7, 8. So yeah, anyway, I've done that. Let me show you guys what I got. I'll just do what's here on the table first of all. So I told my husband, anytime I see a vase, because I'm going to sell flowers, and I know a lot of people will put them in these mason jars, or I say mason, but you know what I mean. You know, they'll put the flower arrangement in there and put like twine around here and, you know, sell it like that. Some people use the paper and then kind of make little bouquets and put them in like a 5-gallon bucket with water. I will probably do both ways. We'll see if they even sell, if people even have interest in them. Again, if I have them out and they don't sell that day, I'll have a beautiful flower arrangement to put here or there, or you know, I love flowers. When I did the zinnias, I had them everywhere in my house. I had them in my living room, you know, on the hutch, on the counter, on the table. I had them next to the window. I just put the flowers everywhere because I love flowers. So this one full liter is a milk jug. There was another one of these. This was $2. there was another one of these at the other thrift store. It was $3, so I did not buy it. My my budget for vases is $2. I can go to the Dollar Tree and buy them, and I think they are $1.75 or $1.50. They're one of the, I know the flowers, the fake flowers are $1.75, and I can't get this off. But I see them all the time for $1 at the thrift store. So I'm like, if I sell a bouquet of flowers for $5, I don't want to spend more than $1 on the vase. So this one's $2. I might, you know, something like this, maybe I'd sell it for more, maybe, depending again on the flowers. What flowers are in it? Are they, you know? And then this one was $1. So like I said, if I can find them for $1, oh, Hoosier, I don't remember. Hoosier. It's a glass. It's a vintage glass. Like, yeah. So this one is a. I didn't know that. Now I want it. I don't want to get rid of that. I want to keep it. I got another one. I think it might be. Anyway, so I got those two. At there. Not a lot. Not a lot. I got this one there. This one was $2. Again, it's a bigger one. I'm thinking of big bouquets, and then we're gonna do smaller bouquets. But since I, you know, want to grow a plethora of different flowers and different kinds, and you know, I might do a big sunflower bouquet in this or something, you know, who knows. But my goal is to collect as many as possible and then go from there. Let me, it's a Walmart bag. It is another Walmart bag. I got this one. This one was $2, but I like the little ruffly thing. So, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. I went by their towels. They had a ton of towels, and I saw this one. They look new. This one was they were $1. I'm gonna go wash them. But you guys know I was wanting to do the Valentine towel on the oven mitt, where you know, sew your towel in there, and it's like you sew your towel to this, right? So if I take it in the middle and sew my towel there, then this will flip up and you have a button. You can button that and you can hang this on your door of your oven. And so I have red ones, and I got them at the Dollar Tree, and I wanted a Valentine's towel to do that with. And then I was like, I couldn't find, I wanted like an overall printed, I don't have any, all my towels are the same, an overall printed Valentine's towel. Oh, like, you know, like the ducks here. I have like one that's overall printed Valentine's. And then when I saw this one, I was like, I'm gonna use that. And then I know I can embroider one out. I could totally make my own embroidery and do that. But, you know, I was just trying to take the easy way out. What is this? 2016. Joann's. So this is from Joann's. Each was $1. This was the first one. I was like, I'm gonna pick it up just because I like it. Grow where you are planted. And I like the little ruffle. And these are probably all from the same donator. It's probably some grandma. They donated all her towels or something. And then they had a bunch of these. I just picked out a couple. They had, I think, 2 or 3 of these ones. I'm gonna go wash them. Little bunnies in a row belt. And these are from Cotton and Company Spring Collection. I don't know what that is. The Target, I don't know. But they had a few, like I said, and they were the same bunnies. And so I was like, I'll buy one of the bunnies and then this one. I couldn't pass up this one. Especially since I want to sell my eggs. Farm fresh eggs since 1956. Free range by the dozen. But I think this is more of an Easter. So I thought it would be cute to have out at Easter. So those were $1 each. So I spent what, $4? I'm going to wash them. I got this throw right here. It was $3, but it looks like those throws that you put on the back of your couch. And I just liked, you can tell it's older because of this red yarn. It's like so like vintagey. But yeah, it was $3. There it is. So I grabbed that. I'm gonna throw that in the wash. When I got it up, they're like, oh, you got the blanket. They're like, oh, I love this blanket so much. I loved it when we put it out. I bought a pair of shoes. I don't know why there's 2 tags on them. I tried them on in the store or something. They look brand new. They're size 7.5. Cozy Fever. And I thought they would go good with some of my dresses for church. Mainly I got like an Easter vibe off them. They were $3 and something. Maybe $3.50, $3.25. I don't know. They were like half price. And she was like, oh, what a deal on those. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I didn't know that. But they got the only thing is like the toe is like really square, but I tried them on. They're 7.5. I'm usually a 7.5, 8. I'm in between. So normally when I go for shoes, I usually go for an 8. Cause you know, you'd rather be too big than too small. 7.5s are iffy on sizing because some 7.5s fit perfect like those, and some 7.5s feel like my toes are cramped. So then, oh, $3.30. I paid $3.30 for the shoes. I have this frame. It was $1. It's just more of a natural wood color, like, so that was $1. And then you guys know I talk about the frame, the red frame that was at the antique mall, and it had the gems around it. Well, then I found this one. It's missing one gem, but I think I could probably do something, you know. I got lots of gems. I don't know if I have any of this color, this size, but it's right there. But it was $1, and I thought it was very beautiful. So I got it. And that's all I bought at that. What's in the bottom of that? Looks like a piece of bark. Okay. Just set that there. Then at the other, I had so much stuff at the other thrift store, and that bag was already full in the car, that I bought a Goodwill bag. I'm like, you know, Goodwill don't give bags, and we go there a lot, so I might as well just grab one and put it in the bag. So I found this set of baskets, $2 for the set. They're kind of spray painted this, like, it's not gold, it's not, is it silver? It's kind of like in between silvery gold. I guess it'd be more on the silver side. But I've been wanting more baskets, and I love the shapes of these. And I thought, you know, if I farm stand, put something, you know, who knows? We'll find a use for them for $2. Maybe I'll even use them in the house here. We'll see. I'll go ahead and show you guys this. I was in awe when I saw this, but his ear was broken, so I'm like, well, all right. I couldn't find his ear anywhere. It wasn't anywhere over there, and I'm like, you know, I mainly wanted the bottom, I don't even know how you put this on, to use as a planner. It has one little, I only noticed one little nick on it, and I'll show you in a minute. So is that not cute? If he had both of his ears. Okay, ran out of space, but yeah. So he was $4, and so he was missing one ear, and I was like, I can, like, my idea was to use him as a planner, the bottom as a planner, and not worry so much about him, you know, missing his ear. And I was just, you know, I was still gonna keep it. But then my husband, being the smart fella he is, decides to put a bag on top of it and breaks the ear and the handle off. So we don't have another ear and a handle. They're just broken off. But I mean, originally this thing would be just so gorgeous. So, but I thought I could use this part of it as a planner. Would that not look cute? There was a chip. Oh, I guess there's a chip there too. I thought maybe, well, I guess, yeah, okay. But the chip is there. Wait. Where? There. Like, where is it? And then there. But honestly, I thought that was like a little cutout. You know how on some teapots and stuff, they have a little cutout for you to put it. And then I thought maybe he had a spoon. Sometimes they have, whatever. So yeah, I'm still gonna glue this back on. I gotta find the glue. Because I told my husband, I was like, even though he's missing an ear, I was like, I could put the ear facing the wall and he would be cute. But the planta, I think the planner is would be cute. $4 is what I spent on that. I should have asked for a discount because he was missing an ear. You know, sometimes they'll do that if you ask. If you say, because when they put stuff out, sometimes they don't realize. And honestly, somebody probably broke his ear in the store. His ear is probably somewhere floating around the store. But I got more vases there. You guys, they had a ton of vases, right? And so I'm like looking at all of their vases, and I am just in like, and so I'm going through and I'm finding a bunch of them, and I'm picking them out for $1. Meanwhile, a man comes over, you know, and then a woman comes over, and it's almost like they're like, oh, what are you doing? You're loading your cart up with vases. I want in on the deal. And I'm like, what's the deal? So, and then I found this one. Is it a Hoosier? Yes, it is. I already have one. I love mine. thought it was over there. Maybe I took it back downstairs. But I have one. Oh, it's in here. I love it. So this is mine. And then this is the one I just thrifted. I'm probably gonna clean them up. I mean, before, yeah. I just feel like I'll clean them all up and then I'll store them somewhere. I have some of those boxes with the lid from Grandma's stuff. The tomato boxes that have the lid. So maybe I'll just like, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I have a shelf. I can put them on one of the shelves downstairs. We'll see. We'll see what we do with them. But some of them are pretty dirty. I'm gonna send them over here and we'll give them a clean. Those two are kind of the same. But I thought, you know, if I start thrifting them now, buying them for, like I said, my limit is $2. And then I will sell my things accordingly. I found this jar. And this one was $2, but I really liked the, I'm trying to see what is this item number. The fact that it was all bumpy, right? I'm sure a wide mouth, no, maybe not. I was gonna say a wide mouth thing would fit on there, but that's too thick. But I thought it was very cute and different. And again, I could use this for a vase for flowers. I can have all different kinds. And then last but not least, I found this guy. And who would not want this guy for $2? Right? Somebody yeah, I forgot what this is called. It's not cross stitch. What is, it's something, needle something. Y'all are probably telling me my brain's not working. But yeah, and then it had dun, dun, dun. Are these from the Dollar Tree? Probably. But I love the little ruffles, scalloped edging, whatever you want to call it. My chickens are out there growing. Yeah, so I got 2 of those. But I got this. I would need to sanitize that. I'll spray it with some spray. And then the best thing she has in her bag is a basket that I just found sitting there. And I haven't gone to Grandma's basket shop yet, but you know, I really liked it. And so I think she charged me $1. Not sure. So I got some baskets to sanitize there. I spent $21 at the one, but Journey got a stuffed animal, a toy for $2. I think she got something else, so you know. And at the other one I spent $18, which that was for, my bag was $2, so I would have been $16 if I wouldn't have bought the bag, but you know. That is my thrifting adventures. Now I'm gonna wash the blanket, and I've got some in the towels. I got other things I gotta get in the wash, but I wanted to show you guys what I got at Walmart. So last time I was there, I wanted to grab an aloe plant. They've got a lot of plants out there because it's spring, and so they usually replenish their indoor plants as well, and they had brought them all out. And so last time I was there, I was going to buy an aloe plant. They were $4.97, and so I was gonna pick it out, and then I was like, no, because if, you know, storm comes, it knocks our power out, who knows how cold it's gonna get in the house, you know. Again, we have a storm coming in Saturday. It might knock our power out, but I really wanted the aloe plant. So I went ahead and I was like, I'm going to get all the things that I wanted to get because I have been stuck in this house for like 5 days, 6 days. And so get what you want to get, girl. Treat yourself. So I went ahead and I picked up 2 more of these peonies. I got this one because I thought it was beautiful. So there's just 1 root in each one of these. So, but they make these little bushes, right? And I think Papa has like 5 or 6 of these bushes, right? And so, yeah. So when I go back again, and these on Amazon are like almost 20 something dollars for one of these. So I was like, this is a good $5.88, and there was a lot of them gone. Like when I went there last time and I bought the 2, and I was like, when you see them when you get them, if you don't, they'll be gone. This box was pretty much wiped out. There's probably 4 maybe. So, but they still had a bunch of these and the hot pink ones. So I got those, and so then I think I already bought these flowers. Did I? I don't know if I did or didn't. I need to go through and look at what flowers I do have, but I had some of this foxglove on my Amazon wish list for flowers. If anybody wants to know what flowers I want to be planting, maybe I'll do a video on that and show you guys. But this was one of them. I know. I want to say I bought some of these. I don't know if I did or not. Delphinium? I don't know. But they kind of look like, you know, the foxglove-y kind of. I think they're beautiful. So, and then, what else did I got? I bought some dirt, which is out there. And I bought another bag of bird seed. This time I bought just a big bag of the sunflower seeds because the goats and the chickens both love them. They have just put out these rompers, and so I got Journey one because she's obsessed with rompers. And the one I bought that's sleeveless that I found on clearance for like $2 back in the fall. Like, she pretty much lives in that outfit, the outfit she's wearing today, and so maybe she'll live in this one. We'll see. But I'm like, oh, one more thing. My battery's dying. Hold on. Okay, one more thing. I totally missed this sitting here. So I found this, and it was $2, you guys. $2. It is heavy as lead. It is heavy, but it's got birds and hearts and butterflies and flowers. So I was like, $2? Yes. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it, so I was like, I could use it myself, right? Use it for sweet tea, use it, right? Lemonade, who knows? Or I could put flowers on my table in it, like personal, you know, in the summer. Or I can just put stuff, I don't know. But for $2, it's so beautiful. I thought, oh, I was gonna say the picture we use is in the fridge. I'm not gonna get it out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. We don't have Zumba tonight. She texted me earlier and she was like, the road she lives in is still icy, which, you know, there's icy spots out there. We had to be careful. I did buy this. I'm gonna make her grandson a blanket, and I've got some Minky. So I think I didn't really want to deal with Minky, and I might have something. I don't know. We'll see what we got. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of fabrics, but I wanted to make her grandson. Her daughter just had a baby, and it's a boy, and so I wanted to make her grandson something. And I was looking at designs, and originally I was going to make him like a Valentine, onesie or something with his name on it. And I was like, I wish I had the stuff to make him a blanket. And I thought, well, maybe when I'm out tomorrow, I'll just buy a blanket and put his name on it, and then if I have enough time, maybe I'll just make him a onesie on top of that. Well, there's no Zumba, and so I'm like, well, now I got a hole, and there's probably no Zumba on Monday because of the weather, the storm that's coming. But I'm like, this one just spoke to me. It was cute with the little giraffe, so maybe I'll make him something. So that's my haul. Dropped it. Mommy likes nanas. Fur. Goodness, girl. Flower seeds? You want the peeling? Huh? Mommy likes bananas, doesn't she? Yeah, here's girl. Here. Or let's see.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Jesus loves you.